Jai Shri Gurudev. Hello students. Today I am going to discuss with you about one of the poem by Pablo Neruda, that is To the Foot from its Child. To the Foot from its Child is a poem by Pablo Neruda. Before going to the poem, just go through about an author. Pablo Neruda is the pen name of a Chilean poet, that is Neftali Ricardo Reyes Basalto. Neftali Ricardo Reyes Basalto, which is the pen name, Pablo Neruda, which is the pen name of him. This poem is in the language Chilean, but it has translated by Ulster Wright. Ulster Wright has translated this to English. So Neftali means Pablo Neruda's period is from 1904 to 1973, who is a Chilean poet, and even he has got the Nobel Prize in the year 1971 for literature. For what he used to write in his poem is he talks about surrealism, lots of philosophy in what are the poems that he wrote. So, and later it has to be Ulster Wright is one of the famous poet who has translated this poem to English in the English literature. So, to the foot from its child, as the foot itself says, the foot here is telling on the theme of metaphor. What for what it is used as a metaphor, it means for child. Here child is used for foot and foot is used for child. Why the foot, what the foot is compared to? Before going to that, just go through. Every part of our body is having some reason, is compared to something else. Means here we just go through, just don't know about our eyes. What does eye indicates? So we are having the habit of saying that eye is supposed to call as a what? Is supposed to call as the mirror of the soul. So what we think we want to hidden something in our life means, or something want to hidden something at that moment means, we can hide ourselves in our, but it show through our eyes. So eyes are compared to what? A mirror of the soul. Whereas heart, for what heart is compared to? Heart is the metaphor for the what is heart for saying means for the emotions. Heart, where we felt emotions, in the heart we feel the emotion. As that shoulders, what the shoulders indicates? For responsibility. What some will, you are on my shoulder. For some people will say what, you are on my shoulder, which what does it mean? It means it's a responsibility, means you are my responsibility. What he is supposed to, what the shoulder is compared to. And the hand here means, which means the help or a support. That's what it is indicates. That is how here foot is compared to journey. Here foot is compared to journey. So the foot is supposed to use as a metaphor here, metaphor for child, and child is compared to foot. By taking the foot as a metaphor, here poet is explaining about the what? The journey of a people or a child. Here what the author is explaining. So next, as the poem itself starts, how it starts, which means the child's foot is not at aware it's a foot and would like to be a butterfly or an apple. Here, as I told you, the foot is compared to child. How it could be born means it has born in a dark. So it condemned to be live in a what? In a shoe. In the shoe, the child foot is there, which wants to be a butterfly or an apple. It doesn't even know, because it is a child. What it means what? The child is supposed to be an butterfly. Here butterfly and an apple, what is means for the reason of free, means butterfly means what is the symbol of freedom. It should go wherever it wants to go, it will fly wherever it wants to fly. Here for flying and apple for the growing. So after seeing butterfly or a apple, even the child felt, even it doesn't have an awareness about that it's a child, it can't be a butterfly or an apple, though it has want to be a butterfly or an apple. In the next para, but in time stones and bits of glass, streets, ladders and the paths in the rough earth go on teaching the food that is cannot fly, cannot be a fruit bulging in a branch. Then the child's foot is defeated, falls in the battle, is a prisoner and condemned to live in the shoe. In the next paragraph, what the poet says about that, the hardships, because the child wants to be a butterfly or an apple, but in the next time he is supposed to say that it can't be either both of that, which means he talk about the hardships, means the time, way of life. It's while it's growing, it goes on many circumstances that is going in the way, in the midst of the way, in the on its the child's way, what they met with time. It has to as a time itself says that nothing is best teacher, whereas time is the best teacher for us. Once the time has left, we can't buy a time. Can we buy a time? No, we can't buy a time. So the time, the hardships in the sense of in the way it goes on with stones, glasses or whatever the things available in the path. So time, stones, all it should be met with all circumstances, all the hardships, it has to be there. So and later it can realize that it can't either be a butterfly or an apple, or to be a bunch of apple in the tree. And it feels defeated in the battle. Battle here means the life is the battle here. It has to sustain its life in the midst of the society. So it feels defeated. What feels defeated? The child feels defeated while it goes on its way, while it's traveling. As I said, the foot is the forsake of journey. So while it is making its journey, what it feels defeated, and the child falls in the battle. Can we go very easily in our life? No, which means we can fall, or the child here, which means the child will fall in the battle of the life as a prisoner. Why the poet is using as the prisoner in the, which means prisoner, which means are locked in somewhere means what hardships, what are the hardships will come means the child wants to be a butterfly or an apple, but what it means, the child wants to be a butterfly, but it all circumstances made the child to live in the live in its life. That's what the poet is like a prisoner. Prisoner it means it can't be either both of that. So and condemned to live in a shoe. Condemned means restricted to be live in a shoe. Shoe here means shoe is compared to some other things, which means it may be a custom, tradition, society, parents, or whatever the things covered in their surroundings. So it has to be live in that, what the child has to be live, condemned to live in that shoe. In that shoe here means totally take it as a society. It has to adjust itself to all the things whatever it would be like to. So in the next para, what the poet wants to say means, bit by bit in the dark it grows to know the world in its own way, out of touch with fellow enclosed, feeling out like a blind man. So while we are growing, what we would like to be, we have to be like a blind man. Means is it the child has only a single foot? No, the child has a 2 feet, which means it has, while it is moving, it can't even meet the fellow enclosed. Fellow enclosed, which means what? The another foot of the child. Even it can't meet, it can't out of even touch that feet while it is traveling or while it is making its journey. And like a blind man here means what? It has to be survive in the society, in the midst of the surroundings, it has to be survive like a blind man. Means it can't be either a butterfly or an apple, it has to be go how the life it comes, and it should be learned on its own way. Means can we do it wants to be a butterfly or an apple as the poet said, and later on it can't be. But what we expect, as the proverb says, what we expect, what more expected we are, the more what we become, the more disappointed we become. So after realizing that it can't be both of them, which means it has to live its life on its own way, and what should it should do? It has to be adjust to the lifestyle of the things. It has to be adjust to the lifestyle of the society. So this all about what he said means the poet is supposed to say in these lines means it has to be apple or a butterfly, but it can't to be, because the hardships whatever it would face in its life, it made the teach the lesson to that it can't be either butterfly or an apple. In the next paragraph what the poet will say means, these soft nails of quartz bunch together, grow hard and change themselves into opaque substances hard as horn, and the teeny petal toes of the child grow bunched and out of trim, take on the form of eyeless reptiles with a triangular heads like worms. In the next paragraph he talks about the transformation. We all of us have seen the child's feet. Now know it, how it is, isn't it? How it is very soft. That's what he is supposed to talk about the transformation. How it would be a softer one, which means like a soft nails. What it would be, how would be the nails of the child, which is very soft, alva, very soft nails it has, and like a quartz anta helidreno, quartz, spatika kelidira. What is spatika? Quartz, which means a transparent thing, which means that would be the nails of the what child bunched together. How it would be, like it would be spreaded? No, it would be like a bunch. How the feet of the child is like a bunch, it has to be like that, and later grow hard. That's what the poet is talking about, the transformation here, which means it would get how it was born with that soft things, which after it met with all these circumstances, which means it would be transformation had taken place in its life, and it become a grow hard, which would born as a soft to hard. While it is met with all these circumstances, that soft nature of the child had goes on hard, and that quartz, the transparent thing will become a opaque substances, which means a non-transparent thing, which wants to be a butterfly or an apple. Later, after realization of the things, what it had happened means it came to realize that it have to be a non-transparent, which means nail is the natural weapon we should have. It would be become a weapon for us. We should use as in a proper way, means the nails only a natural weapon that one should have. So, and it goes the petal toes, all the petals. How should the petals are enclosed like this, and the petals toes means the foot of the child, which goes on out of trim. That enclosed will grow on and it will be split like this, and it indicates the transformation here. And take on the form of eyeless reptiles with a triangular head like worms, which means what the poet is supposed to say here means that child has to live like a eyeless reptile. Eyeless reptiles means what? The one reptiles that shouldn't have reptiles. One of the example for reptiles is snake. Snake doesn't have eyes. So that's how it has to be live like that eyeless reptiles, because it should never not know what it's who is its friend or a foe. ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ಯಾರು ನಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಯಾರು ನಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ರಿಯಲೈಸ್ ದೋಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಮೂವ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಮೂವ್ ಆನ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಾ ವಾಟ್ he is supposed to say means later they go collapsed and covered with the faint of volcanoes death, a corrosining hard to expect. Means what? Collapse means rough. After all this it has become a rough thing, and in the volcanoes of death. Volcanoes of death means the poisonous things that one should have. That's all should be aware of the things, because the people the child used to meet in the life journey, it has to be aware of those things and should accept that hard thing. What? The about the people's views, thoughts, it should be accepted by the what? The child. And in the last paragraph, what it to be the poet wants to say means it should goes on traveling. It should be meet with many circumstances, means ups, downs, inward, outward, all those things will be happening, and should be aware of that thing, and it has to be strong in their life and carry the things, which means we are on what we are standing right now, on the feet of us we are standing, the feet which carries our whole body, but feet will be neglected. The only part that we neglect in most of us means the only feet, without knowing that what we are having, that feet which is carries all our body, which helps to move forward in our life, but that part would be neglected. That the poet wants to be say here. The last paragraph, in I never knew it ceased to be a foot, or if they were burying it so that it could fly, or so that it could be an apple. In the last paragraph, what he is supposed to say means after the death, means initially it wanted to become a what? Butterfly or an apple, but it never know after the death, after the without respite, means without stopping anywhere, life should be moving on, and descended means it should be goes on decreasing of their thing, and the cease thing means it life should be end of that, so it should be goes on underneath means on the tomb or a burying thing, which means it has to be what he wants to be at initially, but it doesn't know, because the circumstances made that child become a hard at the last. He wants to say here what he wants to suppose to say means darker thing means the child born in a dark side and live in a dark means we are surrounding with the things with brighter things, but it has to be in a darker thing, and when they all go to the dark means while after it's dead, it has go to the underneath, means while it is buried, it has to be go to the underneath. So which is this poem is a vague one means we are not getting what the poet is actually trying to say here, which means the life journey of the child, which means the child which initially born in a dark and live in a dark and die in a dark. That's what he is supposed to say here. The total theme of that is that's it only, which means the foot is compared to child is the foot is metaphorically used, while the child is goes on with many other circumstances in the life. It has to be grow hard. That's the summary of the poem here.